Beer in Wisconsin, well, they're synonymous around the nation, and now state breweries are the focal point of a new piece of legislation that aims to make Wisconsin the best of the best in the country. News 3's Emily Cumlin spoke with some of the local brewers. What do they think about this, Emily?
Yeah, it's really actually pretty simple, Danica, because beer is a big business in the Badger State. It generates $8.6 billion in beer production revenues, and it creates more than 60,000 jobs. The New York Times says Wisconsin is one of 2 states in the nation that has more bars than grocery stores. So brewers say it makes sense to have a commission to promote their business.
I've been in this for 3 generations now. I'm a Wisconsin guy, born and raised here, right here in Madison, Wisconsin.
Carl Nolan is the president and CEO of Wisconsin Brewing Company in Verona that opened its doors last fall.
Wisconsin's been known for supporting local industry, much like the Milk Marketing Board and the dairy industry.
Nolan says only 7% of beer consumed in the state comes from a Wisconsin craft brewery.
The purpose of a beer commission is really a purpose of education. And what does it mean when you support a local brewery? You're supporting a local farmer. You're supporting raw materials that will be produced in our state. It's all about job creation.
What I'd like to see is the state of Wisconsin become the Napa Valley of the of the beer industry.
Representative Gary Tauken is proposing a bill that would establish a beer commission that focuses on promoting Wisconsin beer and breweries. He says Wisconsin ranks in the top 5 in the country for beer consumption, so it just makes sense.
So I thought there should be something we can do to help take beer to the next level. And so I came up with the idea of the Beer Commission, which would work out of the Department of Ag, Trade, and Consumer Protection, and utilize the state fair as a funding source. So it gives the players in the industry an opportunity to work together.
Back at the brewery, Nolan says the commission is a great idea, and since great tasting beer is in high demand these days, promoting Wisconsin's local offerings is the way to go.
It's in our heritage, it's in our culture, and we really should be proud and find the opportunities to promote safe use of our products in moderate consumption. Okay, and I think that's what this Beer Commission is going to do. It's an entity that's going to be focusing on the good that comes from beer.
Tauken says he is confident the bill would eventually pass, but he does not think it will pass before the end of the session. But he is starting the conversation now, so legislation can be taken up right away in the next session. Wisconsin has 87 local breweries, so obviously, Danica, this is probably good for business, I think.
Well, I was about to say 87. Man, that's a lot of craft breweries.
Yes, and then the whole fact about grocery stores and bars is pretty, you can't get more Wisconsin than that.
Right, exactly, so, yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you said, few places have that fact to boast, perhaps.
I guess, but I think this is a good business opportunity that everyone seems to be in.
Sure thing. All right, thanks so much, Emily, for that story tonight.